Hey, I'm Jay from the Kubz. Welcome back to another episode of me reacting to these scary animations. I have 3 good ones for you all in today's episode. If you guys cool with that, you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! First video of today's episode comes from Velma meets the original Velma. This comes from Avocado Animations. Like always, I'm going to leave the link to their channels in the description box below. But no more talking, let's go.
Guys, look what I got. I found him right outside.
Norville, that dog is big and brown, which is the exact opposite of Fred's tiny white dog.
Velma? Is something wrong?
Yeah, you don't look too good. I need some air!
What is happening? This is actually so cool. What is this, like a multiverse situation?
So soon. It's getting worse.
Ruh-roh.
I love you. You know that, right? I love all of you. But I don't understand why you keep remembering.
Scooby's being a bad dog right now.
We'd go solving mysteries together. It was simple, fun, but you started overcomplicating things.
You know, I never really thought of it before, but why can Scooby talk?
Now that you mention it, it is a bit odd.
Is this from the real show? Like, I know that Scooby-Doo was from, like, the 60s or the 70s or something like that. I wonder if Avocado Animations just recreated that, or if this actually happened in the show.
Yeah, like, what's up with that, man?
Jeepers, Velma, you might be onto something.
Because if Avocado Animations recreated this, this is amazing. It's already amazing as it is, but if they recreated, like, the 60s or 70s version of it, this is beautiful.
Suddenly,
Like, this is...
the fun was over.
Yeah, I remember this happening in the
So I
70s show.
took what remained,
The 70s version.
and I rebuilt you.
Just kidding.
I rebuilt the world. And we were back to our classic adventures. But you started to remember. Again, and again, and again. I just want what we once had. Yet each time I capture less of your essence. This being my most flawed world yet.
Flawed? But we're meta now!
Ugh. Never the matter. I'll get it right. Next time.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Please don't run.
I love the idea.
I don't like to chase.
Holy fuck. Dude. That was top tier. Maybe watch another. You already know I'm going to watch another. But before that, I want to talk about that a little bit because that was actually such a cool idea for a video. Because I know that this recent Velma show is getting crapped on by everybody. It has like some of the worst reviews of any show that's out right now. I think it's because they changed the character of Velma so much. Hey everybody, Editing Jay here. I was working on this video and I realized that my ass would not stop talking about this whole topic, and then I ended up going in a completely different direction when I was supposed to be talking about the specific animation right here. Basically, to sum it all up, I really like what what the creator of this animation did. I'm hoping, and by hoping I mean I'm begging for another episode of this so we could get like a part 2 of this whole thing. Maybe it doesn't need a part 2, but I would love a part 2. Next video of today's episode also comes from a top tier animator. This comes from none other than Meat Canyon. This one's called Mr. Beast Cures Blindness, and this is not the first thing that I want to see, but it is what it is, and let's start it up.
Today, I'm going to be curing someone with total blindness. We will be using a new artificial lens that will give this person sight for the first time.
I'm very excited.
This kid has like genuine excitement, and Mr. Beast is like, we didn't ask for the additional commentary, but
Remove the swabs.
gotta have the vine booms. And you can't have new eyes, without the Mr. Beast logo, right?
My eyes are a bit sore. Ugh. We can check back on him later. We still have a lot of filming to do. Carl, come here! Take the surgeon and get B-roll in the rooms down the hall. I need to film the intro.
Okay, Jimmy.
Okay, we just need you to sign a couple of release forms to be in the video. All pretty standard stuff. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. This whole experience has been very emotional for me.
Please sign here!
Are you sure everything's okay?
That's actually super cool. Mr. Beast does that all the time with his videos, especially in the first like 20 seconds of the video. He always has subtitles because YouTube started this thing where if you just hover your finger or your mouse or whatever app you're using YouTube on over the video, it would autoplay. We all know what autoplay is now. It's like audio-less video where you could just watch the video, but it's not playing any sound. So in order to make it effective, people would put like subtitles in the beginning of their videos to kind of like get the audience to watch the whole video to make you click on it. So that was just a little subtitle YouTube trick that people would start to do when videos started auto-playing.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you feeling? This has all been such a blessing. And your eyes being healed. The producer said that Mr. Beast might even give us a cash gift. He's so generous with his wealth. Truly an angel to our lives. Don't you agree? He's a blessing. Don't you agree, sweetheart? Isn't he a beautiful soul?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Honey, what's wrong?
Get out! Just leave me alone! Leave me alone! Here, have $10,000. Is he up? Is he able to see? Okay, get the cameras ready.
I think there's something wrong. He doesn't seem like himself.
Hey! Open the door! He locked the door. God damn it.
Sweetheart, are you okay?
Subscribe to Mr. Beast! Subscribe! Subscribe to Mr. Beast! Whoa! We have to film him!
He's an angel, sweetheart. He will give us more than we could ever need.
Oh, Jimmy, look, I'm getting a shot for you. Look at this. Subscribe to Mr. Beast. Yes. I want you to have $50,000. Take it. Also a Tesla. Don't forget about the Tesla.
Yeah, give a kid who's just seeing for the first time a Tesla.
I know how much you need a car to life. Oh, this is premium content. Yes. Oh, see the truth. See the beauty I have given you. Get a shot of his eyes.
Oh my God!
I don't want this gift. I don't want to see. I don't want to subscribe. Please
Jesus
don't make
Christ.
Here, take the picture for the thumbnail.
Please don't give me any more. Please
Did you get it?
I don't know. It looks kind of weird, man. I don't know.
Hey, it's fine. We'll just upscale it with AI or something. We'll be fine. Let's go.
Damn. Next video of today's episode is a Taco Bell horror story. And a little fun fact about me, when I was growing up, Taco Bell used to be one of my most favorite places to eat ever over anything. Like, it doesn't matter if I went to like a fancy place or not. Taco Bell was always the sloppy toppy of places that I wanted to eat. It was such a favorite place to eat for me, in fact, that my fat ass made Taco Bell part of my email name when I was a kid. So that's a little fun fact.
Bell.
Taco Bell was
The job
in my
was
email
okay.
name.
It wasn't a well-paying job, and the other workers were somewhat rude, but it's better than not having a job.
Oh, and by the way, when I was a kid too, there was like a little rumor that one of the employees was peeing inside of the ground beef, and I still went there. That's how much I love Taco Bell. I don't know if I ate piss ground beef, but damn, that's how much I love Taco Bell. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that there was no pee in the ground beef that I ate. But shit, I don't know, maybe that was part of the charm.
My first few months of working there went pretty well, of me being the cashier. I'd collect the money and take customers' orders, and the job was actually pretty easy, and I was fine with it. One day, my manager told me that I had to work the night shift for a week, 8 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Bro, where's his freaking pupils at?
I was pretty upset, but I couldn't argue with him, so I took the shift. The first few nights went okay. After around 11 p.m., people would stop coming in, and I had maybe 3 or 4 people come in at around 1 for a taco or something.
I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time, though.
One night, it was around 12:30 a.m., and it was just me and 2 other workers who made the food.
Like, now that I live in California, I get that real Mexican shit. But Mexican pizza, oof, and a Mexi Melt, oof.
I was sitting down in one of the chairs playing a game on my phone when I heard the door open. I looked to see a man, I'd say in his mid-40s, with a hat and jacket on. He had a long beard and his hair was all messy and greasy.
So?
I politely welcomed him and asked if I could take his order, but he didn't say anything. He just stood in front of me, looking at me with a blank expression on his face.
Bro's high as shit and he wants 3 tacos and a supreme burrito, okay?
I assumed that he was on something or had some sort of disability.
Yeah, he's on
But
one.
just then, he started to walk away and out the front door. I have to admit that I was a bit freaked out, but really thought nothing of it and continued to do my shift and whatnot. However, I then started to get the feeling that I was being watched somehow and was getting paranoid. Finally, 2 a.m. came around and the other employee, we'll call her Michelle, came in for her shift. Her and I were really good friends, so we chatted for a bit while I was finishing cleaning the counters.
Alright, okay.
At some point in the conversation, she said that she'd be right back and that she had to use the restroom.
She had too much Taco Bell. She had to take a little...
A few minutes went by, which then turned into 10 minutes and eventually into 20.
That's when the Taco Bell hits.
I then thought to myself,
that's how you know it was hitting.
What could she possibly be doing in there that's taking her so long?
Bro, you work at Taco Bell, what do you think?
I was starting to get worried and thought that something might have happened to her. I slowly walked over to the women's restroom and opened the door just a bit.
No urgency whatsoever.
However, I noticed that all of the lights in the women's restroom were off when they should have been on at all times. I turned them on and yelled out, "Michelle, are you okay?" There was no response from her.
She was like,
I wanted to let her have privacy, but I had the strong feeling that something wasn't right. I went inside, calling Michelle again and again. Once I passed a stall, I heard what sounded like a light cry and whimpering.
I thought he was gonna say sounded like a light fart. I'm not even kidding. Like a light shart. Imagine
I opened
a light...
the stall door and was shook with fear. I saw the same exact man from earlier holding Michelle while putting his hand around her mouth. That's not the most disturbing part.
Wait, there wasn't a knife in the previous scene? I thought he was just like kidnapping her. Oh, okay. His hand is hidden
Michelle
away.
while putting his hand around her mouth.
Makes sense.
That's not the most disturbing part, though. The man was holding a large knife against Michelle's throat. Her eyes were filled with fear and was crying like crazy. She was scared for her life. The man then said in a raspy voice, "If you don't get all of that money from the register, I will slit her throat and blood will be all over this room."
Bro really risked it all for Taco Bell money. He's definitely on something. Nobody's at Taco Bell.
I was so scared that I couldn't even speak.
Like, there's probably like 20 bucks in there.
I could tell that the more time I stood there, the more angry he got. I ran to the register.
That's bullshit right there. There's no way there was enough money to fill a bag like that.
And took all of the cash
that bag
out
looked
in
like
a
it got a
bag
dumpy.
and went to the bathroom and gave it to him. He then let go of her and pushed her to me. He ran out the front door, never to be seen again.
Yo!
All the while, Michelle was crying on me and thanking me for saving her life. We of course called the cops, but nothing ever came.
Bro ran out like he
All
was
of that
saying
money from the register.
the
I
whole
will slit
time.
her
Come on
throat
now.
And blood will be all over this
Why
room.
he run out like that?
He ran out the
Why did
front
he
door,
run out like
never
that?
to be seen again.
Come on now.
All the while, Michelle was crying on me and thanking me for saving her life. We of course called the cops, but nothing ever came of the man. And the cameras we had in the store didn't help, as the footage was too blurry to identify who the man was.
Oh.
Michelle and I quit a week later and both started working at a grocery store. However, sometimes I think that what would have happened to her had I not went into the bathroom to check on her. That still freaks me out till this day.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that everybody in that scenario was okay, but there's no way there was that much money in that bag. All right, everybody, but that's going to do it for this episode of reacting to some scary animations. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure you give this video one big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!